hoping for a full-size luxury SUV, there's no reason to compromise. The 2017 Lincoln Navigator offers room for 8, classic American styling and most of the high-tech features you would expect in a modern family vehicle. What's new? The 2017 Lincoln Navigator gets no significant changes from the previous model year. For pairs with big families, buying a minivan or a 3-row crossover is often the way to go. In fact, with their impressive fuel economy and long lists of features, you might even prefer one. But for those scenarios where you need maximum seating capacity and the ability to pull a trailer behind you, only a big, traditional truck-based SUV like the 2017 Lincoln Navigator will do. While it does have a class-leading 9,000 pound towing capacity and 7 seats standard, the Lincoln Navigator gives you a lot more than just rugged capability. It's also a luxury vehicle filled with creature comforts. On the highway, the Navigator is impressively quiet and comfortable, and its turbocharged V6 engine is powerful and makes for an easy driving experience regardless of your payload. The Navigator also has one of the largest interiors of any SUV, so interior space will seldom be a concern. If a big and capable SUV is what you're after, there are just a few other choices. The obvious competition comes from the Cadillac Escalade. This bold-looking SUV also provides a towering towing capacity and plenty of luxury features, but we're partial towards the Navigator because of its superior road manners. Other options you might want to look at include the Mercedes-Benz GLS Class and the Land Rover Range Rover. Both are more prestigious than the Lincoln and can be had with more up-to-date technology features, but they do come up short on cargo space and towing capacity. Overall, we think the 2017 Lincoln Navigator holds its own here, and its combination of utility and luxury should make it worthy of a close look. Trim levels and features. The 2017 Lincoln Navigator is a full-size luxury SUV that's available in 2 sizes. The standard wheelbase and the extended wheelbase Navigator L both lengths have 3-row seating, with captain's chairs in both the first and second row. This places the Navigator's standard seating capacity at 7 passengers, but an available 3-person 40/20/40 split second-row bench seat increases seating capacity to 8. Both versions of the Navigator, standard and long wheelbase, come in 2 trims, Select and Reserve. Standard features on the Select includes 20-inch wheels, automatic bi-xenon headlights, a heavy-duty tour package, front and rear parking sensors, automatic wipers, rear privacy glass, a power liftgate, power folding running boards, keyless ignition and entry, dual-zone automatic climate control, with rear auxiliary controls, a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, driver memory settings, first and second row leather upholstery, with third row vinyl, heated and ventilated 8-way power front seats, with power lumbar, power adjustable pedals, second row captain's chairs and a power folding 60/40 split third row bench. Also included are an auto-dimming rearview mirror, a 110-volt household-style power outlet, the Sync 3 interface with an 8-inch touchscreen, voice controls, navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, a rear-view camera, smartphone app integration and a 14-speaker surround sound audio system with HD, satellite radio and 2 USB ports. The Reserve adds 22-inch wheels, adaptive suspension dampers, a 2-tone exterior paint scheme and upgraded leather upholstery that covers the doors, dash and console. Individual options include a sunroof, heated second-row seats, different 22-inch wheels, sold in combination with the adaptive suspension, and second-row console storage, between the captain's chairs. A rear seat entertainment system with twin, independent 7-inch headrest-mounted screens is sold as an accessory. Performance and MPG. The 2017 Lincoln Navigator is powered by a 3.5-litre turbocharged V6 engine that puts out 380 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive are standard. A light-duty 4-wheel drive system, no low-range gearing, is optional. When we put a 4-wheel drive Navigator through testing at the test track, it went from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.7 seconds. An average time for a full-size luxury SUV. There are 4 nearly identical EPA estimates for the various trims and lengths of the 2017 Lincoln Navigator. The standard length, 2-wheel drive model is rated at 17 miles per gallon combined, 15 miles per gallon city/21 miles per gallon highway, while the 4-wheel drive version gets a similar 17 miles per gallon combined, 15 city/20 highway. The long wheelbase versions come in at 17 miles per gallon combined, 15 city/20 highway, and 16 miles per gallon combined, 15 city/19 highway, for 2WD and 4WD, respectively. Properly equipped, a rear-wheel drive Navigator is capable of towing up to 9,000 pounds. For a bit of context, the Escalade tops out at 8,300 pounds and the Mercedes GLS class reaches its towing limit at 7,500 pounds. Safety equipment that comes standard on the 2017 Lincoln Navigator includes anti-lock disc brakes, stability and traction control, trailer sway control, front seat side airbags, 3-row side curtain airbags and a post-crash alert system. Front and rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are also standard. The standard programmable MyKey system allows owners to specify speed limits and stereo volume limits for secondary drivers, think teenagers and valets. At the test track, a 4-wheel drive Navigator came to a stop from 60 miles per hour in a simulated panic stop in 125 feet. That's on par with SUVs in this class. The 2017 Navigator hasn't been crash tested yet, but in last year's test, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gave it a top overall rating of 5 stars, out of a possible 5, with 5 stars for frontal impact and side impact protection. Interior. From a strictly viewed not touched perspective, the 2017 Lincoln Navigator is welcoming and classy. Even the seats and high-quality leather upholstery continue the narrative that the Lincoln is a truly luxurious vehicle. Unfortunately, there are multiple hard, low-quality plastics that you come in contact with quite a bit in the cabin. Many of the knobs, trim pieces and instrument stalks feel like they've come right out of the Navigator's less expensive sibling, the Ford Expedition. Depending on your expectations, that can detract from the luxury experience a bit. The center console, with Sync 3 front and center, offers a clean, logical layout for navigation, audio, phone and climate controls. There is a learning curve with Sync, but the new system is designed similarly to a smartphone, using gestures such as pinch to zoom or swipes. Once you connect your phone, it can access your weather, music and other integrated smartphone apps. Unfortunately, Lincoln doesn't offer integrated systems in the Navigator such as Apple CarPlay or Android Auto yet. When it comes to sheer size and how it translates to interior space, the Navigator is almost unrivaled. Passengers in the standard first and second row captain's chairs enjoy comfortable accommodations with plenty of room to stretch out. Even in the standard wheelbase version, the third row feels remarkably spacious. The captain's chairs in the second row and abundant headroom help with the awkward climb to the third row. And then there's the cargo space. Easing cargo loading chores is the standard power folding third row seat that folds flat into the floor with the touch of a button, and returns upright just as effortlessly. Behind the third row in the standard length Navigator, there is 18.1 cubic feet of space. Fold the second and third row down and suddenly that figure bulges to 103 cubes. The extended Navigator L has more than 42 cubic feet of cargo space behind the third row and an expansive 128 cubic feet when you fold the second and third row. The closest competitor is the Escalade ESV, with its 120 cubes of cargo. Driving the 2017 Lincoln Navigator is a quiet, smooth and pleasant SUV to drive on the highway. Its turbocharged V6 provides plenty of power for swift acceleration, towing and maintaining speed on long uphill grades. We also like the way it goes around turns. Though undeniably heavy, it certainly feels more nimble than the Cadillac Escalade, and its independent rear suspension and optional adaptive suspension dampers combine for an excellent ride on the open road. Get the Navigator off the highway, though, and its appeal dims. There's just no getting around its massive size, which makes it a handful to maneuver and park in crowded cities.